Today we are going to be reviewing UFC 4's campaign, or as the game calls it, Career Mode. UFC 4 campaign delivers an adrenaline-pumping, bone-crushing fighting experience that keeps players hooked from the very first bell. From its immersive controls to its engaging storyline, the game successfully captures the essence of the UFC world. Get ready to step into the octagon and unleash your inner fighter. The controls in UFC 4 campaign are intuitive and responsive, allowing players to execute a variety of strikes, grapples, and counters with precision. The transition between striking and grappling feels seamless, offering a dynamic and realistic fighting system. Unfortunately, the action cutscenes in UFC 4 Career Mode fail to leave a lasting impression, as there are few to no scenes. These scenes, which should be a highlight of the narrative, often come across as lackluster and disconnected from the actual gameplay. The animations feel rigid and sometimes even glitchy, diminishing the impact of the action taking place. The storyline in UFC 4 Career Mode is simplistic and lacks depth. The narrative fails to offer compelling character development or engage players on an emotional level. The overarching plot feels predictable and formulaic, missing the opportunity to explore complex themes or present intriguing twists and turns. The variety of strikes, submissions, and takedowns at your disposal ensures that every fight is unique. The addition of real-life MMA fighters and their signature moves adds authenticity and excitement to the overall experience, making UFC 4 gameplay top tier, as the pace of the game is fast and adrenaline-fueled, mirroring the intensity of a real UFC bout. Each fight keeps you on the edge of your seat as you strategize and react to your opponent's moves. UFC 4 Career Mode falls short in delivering engaging missions and objectives, resulting in a repetitive and uninspired gameplay experience. The objectives lack variety and creativity, often boiling down to generic tasks such as winning fights or gaining social media followers. The limited impact of player choices further dampens the sense of agency and progression. The missions follow a predictable structure, offering little in terms of surprises or innovative challenges. UFC 4 Career Mode's dialogue is simplistic and fails to captivate. Character interactions lack depth and authenticity, relying on cliches. The dialogue choices lack impact, reducing player agency. Additionally, the delivery lacks emotion, further detracting from the immersion. The game features a variety of authentic UFC arenas and locations, each meticulously recreated to capture the atmosphere of a real UFC event. From the bright lights of Las Vegas to the raucous crowds in Brazil, the settings contribute to the overall immersion. UFC 4 campaign offers high replayability, thanks to its diverse roster of fighters, skill progression system, and various difficulty levels. You can continually refine your fighting style, explore different career paths, and challenge yourself with increasingly challenging opponents. The campaign offers a decent length, providing players with several hours of gameplay. However, some players may desire additional content or a longer narrative to further extend their UFC journey. Visually, UFC 4 campaign is stunning. The character models are highly detailed, showcasing realistic facial animations, and the arenas are beautifully rendered. The game's graphical fidelity enhances the overall immersion and creates an authentic UFC experience. The game offers adjustable difficulty settings, allowing both casual and hardcore players to find their preferred level of challenge. The AI opponents progressively become more formidable, providing a satisfying sense of accomplishment when defeated. Career Mode disappoints with its lackluster execution, failing to fully engage players in its immersive world. While the controls and gameplay mechanics offer an enjoyable MMA experience, the game falters in several key areas. The action cutscenes lack impact, with stiff animations and a disconnect from the gameplay. The storyline feels simplistic and uninspiring, lacking depth and failing to create a compelling narrative. The mission objectives become repetitive and fail to offer meaningful progression or varied challenges. The dialogue lacks nuance, with shallow exchanges that do little to develop characters or evoke emotions. Character development is minimal, leaving players feeling detached from the virtual fighters. Although the potential for improvement exists, UFC 4 Career Mode falls short of delivering the captivating and immersive experience that fans of the franchise were anticipating. Focusing on the career mode experience, I am rating UFC 2 out of 5 stars. It is important to acknowledge that the core fighting mechanics are undeniably the best seen in the franchise. The game excels in delivering an enjoyable and authentic MMA fighting experience with fluid controls and satisfying combat mechanics. The intense battles inside the octagon showcase the game's strength and provide moments of excitement and thrill. However, it is unfortunate that other elements such as the action cutscenes, storyline, mission objectives, dialogue, and character development do not meet the same level of excellence.